So, where I was in my training journey before joining Modern Athlete was I was actually previously doing the tactical barbell program, and I was that. But for those that don't know what a tactical barbell program is, it's a series of books that it goes uh, has a lot of primary lifts, but it's meant to be a minimalistic strength training program. I hit a point in that program where I just wasn't getting the gains that I wanted anymore. So I started to look at alternative workout programs out there, and that's how I've came across the modern athlete strength systems. You guys were really into like tactical fitness and being like a tactical athlete, and so that was like the area of fitness I really wanted to grow in. And so I decided to sign up and I just started to check you guys out. I actually did a trial of both of Warfighter. I really enjoyed like the Warfighter program for the trial that I did. And then you guys were advertising the 90 Unchained program on your social media at the time. So I said, hey, I'm really interested in working with these guys. I want to like fine tune my workout journey, and so I decided to sign up for the 90 Unchained program. The biggest challenges that I faced before working with Modern Athlete was definitely in the area of nutrition. That was actually how I initially discovered Modern Athlete. Was I was listening to a podcast where Eric was a guest star on there, and he did a pitch for Modern Athlete, and that was like my initial lead to discovering you guys. And so I realized hearing him speak just how little I really understood nutrition as it related to working out. That was what made me start with you guys. That was definitely an area of my education that I lacked. But then the working with you specifically on how to structure a strength training program, I didn't know what I didn't know, and how I should structure like total body strength multiple times a week, and then layering your conditioning days separately. That was not something that I was doing well before. So I also got better educated on how to just structure my workout programs in combination with my nutrition. So my goals for um, the 90 Unchained program with Modern Athlete was like just really just trying to do a reset on come in with an empty cup, relearn what I thought I learned with my gym bro logic on nutrition and structuring workouts. And then I just really wanted to get bigger, stronger, faster, and really start cutting down on fat. I had a fair bit of fat on my body, so I was just trying to figure out how to cut effectively without losing muscle mass. And I definitely did that during the 90 Chain Down program. In terms of future state with my goals, I'm going to continue working with Modern Athlete, and I'm going to jump onto the Warfighter Elite program. Struggled with understanding macros and what my proper macro should be. I was actually doing the keto diet before starting with Modern Athlete, and Eric was great on educating me on how terrible of a diet that is, especially for this kind of training that we're doing. And so I got to like reintroduce carbs into my diet. It's nice to finally eat carbs again and not be gaining fat. So that was really great. And then for my strength gains, I've actually gotten like really awesome strength gains that like I was not anticipating for across the 90 Unchained program. I put on 50 pounds as a PR on my bench and a 50 pounds as a PR on my squat, and I wasn't deadlifting regularly. And so, but those numbers have been climbing too, like week over week while working with you guys. Yeah, prior to when I was doing tactical barbell, like the highest I ever benched was 155 as a 5x5. Part of it was because I just didn't own the plates, but like I bought plates at the same time as doing 90 Unchained program. So then like I've never squatted more than 255. The key moments that I hit while doing the Modern Athlete 90 Unchained program was getting higher lifts, higher PRs on my lifts than I've ever done my entire life. So it was definitely when I hit that 200-pound PR on bench towards the end of 90 Unchained. That was like a huge moment for me. I've never benched anything that close to that weight before my entire life. Same thing with squat. I was like really impressed with like I was able to get the gains that I did. Um, my conditioning has improved, even though I didn't put like a lot of time into conditioning, but just like the way that the program was structured, I was getting gains in my conditioning and running faster. I wasn't really running a lot prior to the program. So there was just a lot of like those little like moments of realizing wow, like I'm stronger and faster than I've ever been, and it just felt great to like have those moments. Did I have any hesitations going into modern athlete? I would say I was initially thinking that I knew based on of coming off of tactical barbell. I was questioning like, do I actually need to do as much of the volume of the workouts? And that's part of the modern athlete system, structured workouts. And it turns out, yes, like I was missing some things on like my old program that I was doing. My old program was just like a set of mostly compound lifts multiple times a week, and um, I didn't realize how to actually properly structure a total body strength workout 3 times a week because I wasn't doing that correctly, and I thought I did. I thought I knew how to do that properly. So I definitely learned that the hard way. Initial concerns for address with modern athlete was mostly just working directly with you guys, with the coaches. Like you guys have been really great answering my questions when I had them. um, I did my best to not ask stupid questions, but there were times where I'm sure I asked stupid questions, and like you guys were great at correcting my form. Didn't realize how terrible my deadlift form was until I worked with you, and then you gave me that like excellent like breakdown on just every little thing that I was doing wrong. And now I'm deadlifting regularly, which I wasn't before. So that was great. How I describe my overall experience working with Modern Athlete is it was an excellent experience. You guys are great. I love everything that you're doing. The working with the coaches, just watching even your tips on social media that like Jimmy just puts like random things out there. I was just watching like his how to do properly dynamic explosion on bench press, and I was like, oh, I definitely need to incorporate more explosion on my bench press. Just like all those like little tips. You guys have been doing like just great work. So I love every aspect of what you guys are doing. The aspect that I found most beneficial of 90 Unchained was the unfiltered access I had directly to you and Eric. So being able to just like text you guys, being able like anytime, being able to like send you guys videos or pictures, and you guys were all very responsive and like helped me tremendously throughout my progress and my journey. And then the just the structure of like the workouts, like the whole thing, like basically was a great reset on my understanding of how to work out properly and how to do nutrition properly. Um, Especially on the nutrition side, I was didn't know what I didn't know on the nutrition side. My gaps were significant on that side, as I've found out. Absolutely, I would recommend you guys to anyone that's interested in just getting bigger, faster, stronger, like the whole workout package. It's been a great program for me. I've already told multiple people to sign up for you guys, and I'm definitely like a big evangelist for you guys. To everyone I talk to that will listen. What I would say to someone who's considering modern athlete but is still on the fence about it is just to take the plunge. And like there's trials, there's like where you can go try out like a program. There's lots on your social media where you can get a feel for your guys' methodology and strategy and working out. And you can sign up relatively risk free for like a month and just like try it out. Even if you get past that trial and haven't figured out if it's worth it, but you guys are definitely worth jumping in and working out with it. And it's just an overall great program.